Did I go live? Anybody? Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. It's a cold, gloomy day today for Wednesday, December 14th, but it is the holiday season, and you're going to get cold, you're going to get snow, you're going to get rain, you're going to get sleet, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. That's just part of December. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. I hope you guys are having a great day. Want to thank my guest yesterday, the great Vince Amore, singing his brand new Christmas holiday song, "Oh, It's the Weather That Makes It Better." And he sang it on the show today and, of course, yesterday. So thank you so much, Vince Amore, for his. It's a pretty cool Christmas tune because he wrote it himself, and he's trying to plug it out there, and it's one of those songs that hopefully catches on that everybody will be singing along. But today it's Wednesday, the 14th, and there's no guest. It's just us today. But I got two double guests coming up. Now, tomorrow's show on Thursday will not happen. Me and I have a private affair that I'm doing during the day. So me and Laura will not be on the show tomorrow. But we'll be back live on the 16th of this Friday coming up, December 16th. We'll have my good buddy Ronnie B. Elvis, for all you Elvis fans out there, with his promoting his new Christmas show coming up at the Arcada Theater in December. Plus, I heard he's going to give away 2 free tickets to the show. So we're going to be giving that. That's on Friday. And then my friend Diane Gonzalez and her boyfriend Joe, like I said, the horrible story that I posted today about what happened. And we're going to get more information on that. And they'll tell their story, the side of the story on it. So interesting guest on this Friday coming up. But today is Wednesday. It's us. So we got a busy week. Tonight we'll be at Lisa's Club Cabaret, a brand new place on Cumberland and Lawrence in Norwich with Jerry Jams. That's a 7:00 hit. Tomorrow we'll be at Postatanos in Oakbrook. That is a 7:30 hit. They're celebrating their 2-year anniversary in business. Congratulations to Bill and Frank and the staff at Postatanos. We'll be there with Jerry Jams and the incredible Lisa P. That is tomorrow night. Friday, the return of Rhino Ryan will be with us for one show in December. So he'll be coming back for that one particular show this Friday at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. And Saturday's a private affair at Chandler's in Schaumburg. Let's take a look at some sponsors if we can, folks. McCampbell Law Group. That's Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. For a good lawyer, good guy, check my good buddy Roy McCampbell, 708-275-4264. My wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, equating profits while reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again if you go with my wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions. Everybody, don't forget Deutsch Power Center right out of Elgin, Illinois. Great service in the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550. Now, that's just a couple. We'll get more sponsors as we go along. Let's say hello, whoever's watching today. It's a slow day today. Johnny Faso, how you doing? Boom, boom. Kathy, Carol, Richard Hamlin. Hope you guys. Thank you guys for watching in today. Now, you can see the show, ladies and gentlemen, on the brand new Ocean's Pit Facebook page. We want you all to go to the Ocean's Pit Facebook page and watch the show there live every day. Like it, share it. We're also on the Tony Ocean Show page, hopefully today. It hasn't been on their last 2 days, so we're trying to figure out what's going on with that. But you'll see us live on the Mo Carrara page, on Twitter, on YouTube, and on LinkedIn. But the main goal starting the new year is to get everybody go to the Ocean's Pit Facebook page where we'll be broadcasting live again like we do every day. Plus our brand new studio will hopefully be here by January of 2023. Speaking of New Year, folks, don't forget we'll be at Avanti Banquets. That's going to be in Fox River Grove with the Main Event Band. We're excited about that. And our next live remote's going to be Thursday, December 22nd during the day at the Almost Home Pet Dog Foundation for Pets. Hopefully you guys will come out and see my lovely wife, Laura, and we'll be broadcasting live off, I think it's 1800 West Irving Park Road in Schaumburg. Come on out, adopt a dog, get a dog for Christmas for your kids or just for someone who needs a loving pet at home. Almost Home Foundation. That's brought to you by A La Carte Entertainment and a special appearance by Mayor Tom Daly. That's December 22nd. Me and my lovely wife, Laura Ocean, will be there. And that night, folks, will be at Venuti's in Addison with the Main Event Band, and we'll be giving you some special surprise guest is coming up on that. So we're excited about that date as well. And let's not forget Ocean's Rat Pack. January 22nd is going to the Hobart Art Theater. Ocean's Rat Pack in Indiana, Hobart, Indiana, on the 22nd of January. Be nice to get together with the boys, Bill Saratella and Elliot Winbush. I turned 60 years old, folks, December 28th at Rosario's in Roselle, and the 29th for the first time will be at Donnie G's in Elmwood Park. It's going to be a blast, celebrating 60 years. It's just been an incredible year for me. Between the award and the 30-year anniversary and everything, just, man, 2022 has just been bah. It's been just so fantastic, and I've been so blessed with all you people that watch and continue watching, and I really do appreciate that. All right, so let's get to some stories, because I know how much you guys love when we talk about stories, and we have a lot to bring you, folks. Now, we got a brand new phone. The kids got brand new phones about a month ago. And it's a pain in the ass, folks. I got one now too. It's a smaller, I don't know which one it is. It's a brand new one. I have no clue. We've got everything. You transfer everything down, and we got everything, thank God. The only thing that we're not getting is emails. So yesterday we spent about an hour or two at the Verizon store, and they couldn't even. I even lost some of my texts that came in from my last text. I think on my regular phone, my old phone was like a November 30th. So I had to go back and look at those, but we have no emails coming in on this phone. So I think I'm going to have to go back again and figure out why I have everything here, but no emails coming in. Thank God I still have my old phone. I have not traded that in yet, but these phones, I'm sorry, folks. I like the old style. This stuff is just getting more and more technically bullshit, and I think it's going to get even worse. I don't know if you guys had trouble with your phones, but everybody's phones at home here seem to be okay except mine. So I'm trying to figure out why, when they did the transfer, whatever they did, I got no emails. So anybody out there with any technical ideas why my emails were not forwarded to my phone like everything else was, contact me or my lovely wife, Laura. Maybe you guys will know. And that's what I'm trying to say. So I also want to shout out to my good friend Denise and Deanna and her Tony and the Deanna family. Her brother is suffering cancer. And our prayers go out to our good friend Denise and Tononi, her brother. God bless and Godspeed to your brother, Denise. Enjoy your trip, you and your family. You guys well deserve it. All right, so so I'm having trouble with this piece of shit phone, folks. Anyway, Jolene, how you doing, my friend? I have not seen you in a long time. Me and Jolene go back many, many years when she used to work for Stay Out on Disco with Mr. Bill and all the good times we used to have there. Ocean's Pit, let's get to some stories. Today is National Mountain Day. For all you people that love mountains, I love mountains. Not that I would ever climb one, even though my good buddy Daryl Armistad, the professor, he climbed two. And when we had him on the show, he talked about that. But interesting stuff, folks. Interesting stuff. Let's get to some stories. How about another quick sponsor? Armando's Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. Buy local, shop local. Go see my buddy Danny Mazzi at 847-695-0100. That's Armando's Supermarkets. And don't forget Michael and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. Go to crashchampions.com for all your collision auto repair needs. All right. So what do we got here, folks? I know what we got. You heard about this happening, folks? The crazy stuff that's happening in this world right now, everything's coming up with shit. How about something called a transable? Transable. Have you heard what this is, folks? How people are like, I can't even get to the crazy shit that's going on now. But one of the crazy things that I heard maybe a couple months ago was there's kids going to school pretending they're cats. You heard about this? And they're wearing tails, and there's litter boxes in kids' high schools in their bathroom because they want to be known as cats. Now, we know the whole thing with the boy and the girl thing, that just seems to be the norm right now. But what I'm trying to say is this cat thing, I'm sorry, I'm just losing it. And now here, folks, A transable, folks, a transable is a person that's pretending to be disabled and getting away with it. They choose to be disabled. They're not disabled. They go around saying they're disabled. Crazy world we live in, Carol. Diana, can you believe this stuff? It's crazy. It's just absolutely nuts. Transable, people pretending that they're disabled. And it's just something that is just, I just don't get it, how people can actually go along and take advantage of this. It's not when disabled thing is not something you want to make fun at or poke at. And these people that are going around saying that they're disabled is completely insane. Hey, Peter Prado, now I got you at Ocean Spit. Yeah, folks, you're going to find us every day on Ocean Spit. Eventually, we'll be moving there permanently. Unbelievable, Joanne, isn't it? It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. Imagine I'm your secret Santa and give me the last gift that you purchased. Throw it out there. You have me as your secret. You're my secret Santa. You're supposed to give me something. What's the last thing that you bought would be what you're giving me? Last thing you purchased. Coke, gas, car, groceries. It's insulting to people that are, yeah, Christina, it is. Eventually something will bite. I hope they bite them in the ass, Kathy. Yvette, good afternoon, my friend. That's just sad and ignorant to do that. My son has MS. I don't appreciate people mocking disabled people. Carol, it's an incredible thing that we're hearing, and these people are getting away with it. All right, so the question was, imagine you're my secret Santa, and what was the last thing, and I'm going to get your gift, the last thing you purchased. All right, so Jerry Champs, no. You have me as a secret Santa. What was the last thing that you bought? That's going to be my gift. So let's see. Peter, Christmas cards, Peter Prado said. Could be groceries. What else did you guys get? What else did you last purchase? On a fire extinguisher, a Bentley jacket, a marble heart. Ooh, wow. You guys are getting some good stuff. Robitussin, thank you. Robitussin, Christine, I love it. Pajamas, there you go. These are the Jack Daniels. So wait a minute. No, guys. A microphone, there you go. Oh, you guys are unbelievable. But that's not the question, guys. The question is, what was the last gift that you bought? What was the last thing you bought? That would end up being my Christmas gift. So was it eggs? Was it gas? Was it groceries? What was it? But you guys giving me all this nice stuff, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, Secret Santas. That's a lot of fun. You like that whole grab bag thing? I don't know. I don't get the whole grab bag thing. And then once you get it, you can have one, and then somebody could steal it from you. I don't know. I don't believe in all that grab bag stuff. I like getting the gift like you're supposed to and traditional, and that's the way it is. But when I was a kid, my parents knew exactly fire extinguisher and smoke alarms on my son's new house. Carol, very nice. Sliced mozzarella. Craig Olson, what's up, my brother? I hope you're doing well. That's funny. I don't like that either. Yeah, absolutely. Antonelli was great for Friendsgiving. It was. And I like the Friendsgiving. The thing that I don't get is the grab bag thing. Here is, you pick a gift, you open it, you like it, and all of a sudden someone else can grab it and take it away from you and give you, that I don't get. It's your grab bag gift, you get it, and that's what it is. You shouldn't have to give it up to somebody else because they didn't pick it. I picked it, that's what I want, right? When do these rules change with grab bags? I thought everybody gets a grab bag and you pick it and that's what you got. Grabs are fun. You get a club soda and I get Jack Daniels. See, that's it, Peter. Then we can bump in. It's a stupid game. There you go. I hate that. The grab bag thing. Now, the grab bag thing it's not so bad if you get to keep the gift. That's white elephant. Is that what? See, Richard? White elephant. Right? It doesn't make sense to me. That's just me. Me being so old school. It probably. Speaking of old school, tattoos. Who's got them? I'm going to be 60 years old. I say I might have 3 or 4 different tattoos on my arms, even though I'm trying to get a couple more before this summer. How many people can say they actually don't have a tattoo out there? At work, we do grab bag. All right, the question of the day is today tattoos. How many people can say they truly don't have a tattoo? Now there you go. That don't have one. That do not have one. And Ricky said he's got some. Stella says she don't. Kathy says she don't. No need to ruin a perfectly good canvas. There you go, Richard. I don't have. I never have my. Or will my hubby either? Okay, so there's a lot of people that don't have them. I have one. Yvette says one. Craig says he has none. All right, so there you go. It's almost. It's not a 50-50 here, folks, but so far I can see that most people that have watched the show do not have tattoos. Lorena says she's got one. No tattoos and no fruitcakes. All right, Peter Pratt. Lorena says no. Erica says 90%. No way, Luann. Okay, here's a question that's on that line, ladies and gentlemen. Taxes. Not Texas, as in when the IRS called Willie Nelson and he says, Mr. Nelson, you owe taxes. Willie was having a good time thinking that he owned the state of Texas until the IRS says, no, it's taxes you owe. Everybody pays taxes, correct? One thing that we know it's going to happen in our life, we're going to die and we're going to have to pay taxes. Those are two guaranteed things in life, correct? One thing that gets me, the question is today, and you got to be careful how we say this because I don't want to offend anybody, but should churches have to pay taxes? Now, I am not that much of a spiritual guy, but I do believe in God. I pray to God. I talk to God. You know, that stuff I do believe in. Like I said, and I repeat it all the time in my show, my career, my friends, everything I've got is because of God and my good people around me. That I get. Andy, how you doing, buddy? We'll be taxed to use the bathroom probably next. That's right. But should churches have to pay taxes? Now, there's a couple of people. There you go. Carol says yes. I don't know how you people feel about that, but I think if we have to pay taxes and every business has to pay taxes and everything that you do, you have to pay a tax on, with all the money that these churches are making, I believe they should have to pay taxes. I'm sorry. I mean, a church is a business just like everybody else. And if they don't have to pay the full tax, at least they should give something. So, and if nonprofit, yes, on their profits. Hello, Mr. General. I'm glad to see. Hope to see you tonight. Probably yes. Jerry says. Joanne says yes. Now Stella says no. Ricky says yes. Not to churches, but yes to ministers. Okay, Eric. See, that's what I mean. I think something should be done. It doesn't have to be completely that churches should pay taxes, but something, they should do something instead of completely. Because you know what? You can sign up and have a church in your home and claim it as you're a church. You might not have that many followers, but you can actually do that. So Stella says, yes, I think that some church. Honey, can you just do me 1 second? Can you come by and just say hi for just 1 second, please? I don't want to leave the screen blank. Hi, honey, just. All right, so I'll just do it here. Anyway, folks, churches should pay some tax, and any nonprofit that is making a profit. Thank you, Craig Olson. And that's exactly what I meant to say. And of course, Craig will always put it in the right way to say it, but me, whatever. Thank you, Craig. Yes, I think they should pay some sort of taxes, some sort. If it's not complete taxes, whatever. You know, I don't want to get God upset. I don't want to get anybody upset, but I think that they should because you know how much money certain churches are making. I mean, huge money. Okay, we all know that. So, for all you rock and rollers out there, December 13th, 1973, CBGB in New York opened. CBGB, I think it stood for Country Bluegrass Guitar Blues. I don't know what it was, but it was a little dump in Chicago, in New York, folks, and great bands, Talking Heads, Television, Blondie, the Ramones. Band started at the CBGB. and of course became a big landmark and a big starting thing for many, many rock and roll bands. They turned churches into big businesses. Lorraine, they've been big businesses from a long time, even if we remember, ladies and gentlemen, with The Godfather, even though the very first one about the whole church thing, I mean, it's based on true stories that happened. It's not something they just made up for the movies. We all know that. I think they should give something back. Give the taxes back. Some, if not the full thing, but someone needs to pay the taxes. Maybe, like you said, that's just me. You're watching Ocean's Pit. Joanne, tonight I'll be at Lisa's Club Cabaret in Norwich. Cumberland Lawrence tonight, 7 o'clock hit Club Lisa's Club Cabaret in Norwich tonight. All right, folks, White Christmas. On this date, 1954, it was a number one song. With the adjusted inflation, if it was to come out today of that time, it would have been $33.2 million. It would have made if you adjust the inflation. If it came out, that's how much that money was worth back in 1954 when White Christmas was released. Here, Ocean's Pit. Nobody's helping. I need help here, hon. Please. No, can't do that. All right. Okay, whatever. Then I'll just do it here. Anyway, all right, folks. I went to Catholic school, had to pay tuition, so they should pay some taxes. I love that. That's why the mafia launders their money through the Catholic Church. There you go. You see? It needs to be done. All right, Apple executive. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you guys just to hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Don't move. Don't move.
Do not even look at me, but this is what we call a live show, okay? Nature calls. There he went to the potty. Holy cow. So how are you guys all doing today? I can't read his notes. Oh, I do have glasses on, so I could read, but I have no clue what he has going on in here. I hope everyone's getting ready. Hi, Yvette. I hope everyone's getting ready for the holiday. It is a gloomy day out here today. So we are also getting ready. Hey, Stella. Hey, Richard, Carol. Yeah, so Joanne, how are you? Look at me. I'm not prepared with any bit of notes, anything, honey. I told them I'm here, not prepared whatsoever. Oh, Craig, thank you. You're always my biggest cheerleader. Okay, Tony is back.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.
Have a great
Thank
day.
you. I had to cut it in half, so it didn't work. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thank you, my love. You got to see my wife, Laura. They're filling in me when nature calls. All right. Kathy, how you doing, everybody? Of course, she does look pretty. That's what I said. But you know what? You know how women are. Oh, it's crazy. Anyway, folks, yeah, sorry. I wish Laura could stay on the phone, stay with us today, but unfortunately she can't. And tomorrow we will not be on the air. I have a private event we have to go to tomorrow, but we'll be back on Friday. I'll be back on Friday for Christmas. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, let's get to the stories. Apple executive. An Apple executive was caught live on TikTok, or someone recorded him saying that he was fondling big-breasted women. He stayed up all night, ladies and gentlemen, going through TikTok to try to finally get rid of the video that was posted of him saying this before it went viral. It was still too late, and he lost his job. Now, you got to be careful these days what you say and what you do, because there's these phones out there that capture everything. And you know what, Apple executive, you deserved it. Sorry. Did you pay the bathroom tax, Andy? No, but Large Marge says hello. I hope you're doing well. Oh, folks, really? Oh, get this, they're saying now, according to NBC, if you go out and get your booster shots, you can get discounts, you can get $75 gift cards. Oh, boy, these guys, just here, roll them in. Oh, gift card. I'll get the jab. Oh, they're doing anything to still get people to take this booster shot. I don't get it. Over and done with. Words have consequences. Yes, they do, Craig Olson. You don't wear a diaper. There you go. Danny Ramondi, what's up, buddy? I'm not getting it. All right, no thank. All right, here we go. Zoe, be quiet. Oh, it's always an adventure here, folks, right? All right, according to Newsweek, there is a giant, and I know people love moving to Florida, but you know what? When you go to Florida, there's a couple things. We know about the heat and humidity. We got all that, right? But the thing is, how about crocodiles? Now, we know they're all there. They can end up in your pool. They can end up in your backyard, right? Now, there is one crocodile, they're saying, giant crocodile in the Florida area, folks, that have at least have eaten 300 people. 300 people. And they said they do never kill for fun. They kill to eat. So that's one of the advisories. Besides the tornadoes and the thunderstorms and the earthquake, whatever's happening in Florida, that's another thing is crocodiles. It's live, baby. That's what we call love. Yes, it is, Mom. How are you doing? Replying, my Mama D is watching. Hi, everybody. And she's doing much better. I'm glad she's at home. You guys remember Flintstone vitamins? Flintstone vitamins. Yes. I used to eat Flintstone vitamins like candy. You guys remember that when we did it? We used to eat that stuff like candy, and I should be cured of everything, according to the Flintstone vitamins and Barney and crazy stuff. I just need to say we lost my good friend Marion, and Don, of course. Don plays. He's goes around as Coach Ditka, as a Ditka impersonator. It looks great. Like we had Ditka on the show. We had Marion. Marion's brother, Bird Dog, has passed away at the age of just horrible. At the age of 59 years old. So, Marion, I am so sorry that you and your family and the Fueling family, your brother, Bird Dog, has passed away, and I'm so sorry, my dear. All right, so. All right. Now, someone sent this out to me. Javier Dubreros on Twitter said, Brittany Griner, woman's NBA female basketball player who months ago, a year ago, whatever it was, said that she doesn't want the national anthem to be played. And we all know that. She went to Russia with pot. She got arrested. She got caught. And they just traded her for an arms dealer for one person who hates America with another person who hates America. And they made the trade. But someone says, are they going to give her a statue too, like they did George Floyd? Now, this is two different completely situations. That's a whole different thing. And we're not going to go there. But this was a question that somebody asked. The only thing that gets me is, folks, I still believe that you never leave your soldiers behind. And that's the thing that really upset. If you're talking about the country being completely divided, ladies and gentlemen, this stuff is going to happen. And unfortunately, there's another stab or another thing thrown into the world that's making us again divide the country again. More things. Albert, how you doing, my good friend? I hope you're doing well. So it's a topic that we'll have to discuss at another time. I've got Walter Ward. Folks, I got a guest that's going to be in January. It's a 4-star retired general. Is going to be on the show. And very open about what he likes to talk about. And he said he's definitely in and behind the Constitution. So never leave an American abandoned. Craig Olson has said it right, as I've been saying all the time. Never leave an American abandoned, a soldier that even fought for our country. So there is no excuse to that. And I don't give a shit what anybody thinks or feels. It was damn wrong. You should have took them both home. You should have brought them both home. I'm sorry. That's a soldier who fought for our country. We leave him there. And a basketball player, white, black, whatever, Hispanic, whatever nationality, she hates America. And she is free now playing basketball while this person is still behind bars. An American, he was a soldier who fought for our country. There is no excuse for that. Republican, Democrat, there is no excuse no matter what side you're on, ladies and gentlemen. I am sorry. I can't believe it is sad. Can't believe it. And as the world gets crazier as it is, you hear about this, you hear about the students, the teachers having sex with their students and students having sex with their teachers. Look at this, folks. This one's even better. Two teachers accused of having a threesome with students. It's bad enough you hear about the stories that one guy's having sex with a student or vice a woman with a man, whatever it is. Now there's two teachers out of Tennessee having a threesome with one student. More happy news for the holiday, everybody. Boy, it's just sick. That's all there is to it, man. I just don't understand the whole crap that we're going through. It's Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's get some more sponsors if we can. Let's not forget our good buddies from Don Esteban Cigars. Folks, it's the season of giving. So call Javier in Tarpon Springs. Tell me you want some Tony Ocean hand-rolled cigars. 727-366-7536. Maybe your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever smokes cigars. It's a great gift to have. Also, let's go to Airtight Windows, siding specialist, family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight Windows. Call my buddy Lou at 708-788-5000. Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. It worked for me. It could work for you. Carmela and Anthony out of Rosemont, they do a great job. 773-999-7888. That's Trico Hair Experts out of Rosemont, Illinois. All right, let's get some stuff here, folks. If calories didn't matter, what would you eat the most of? So the question is, folks, if calories didn't matter and you knew you weren't going to gain weight and you knew you weren't going to get fat or anything, what would be your thing? And I tell my wife, and she knows it, a couple things. Potato chips, corn chips, Doritos, Ruffles, pretzels. I would be eating them like crazy. And that's my downfall, folks. That's my downfall more than anything else. Or pizza. Hello, Patrick. How you doing, my friend? Ice cream. Joanne says pasta. Italian bread and butter. Hi, Gigi. How you doing, my good friend? Yeah, Craig, it figures, right, in Tennessee? Yeah, absolutely. Don't apologize if it's true. Gigi, thank you for that. I you know what? I speak my mind, and we all know that. So I don't want to mean to offend anybody, but I got to say what's in my heart. Italian bread and butter, ice cream. So you guys basically, mine was chips. You guys are, look, I don't eat that much bread. I don't eat that much pasta, so I don't have to worry about that. It's the snacks. It's what I eat. The breakfast is good. My lunch is good. It's from lunchtime till the time I go to work is where I have to eat something, and but there you go, Carol. Potato chips. You're just like me. Johnny Faso says chocolate. Boom Boom says chocolate. So I don't know. I would like to ask that question again to my wife when she's on. So we'll have to ask her that question again when she's back on the 22nd when we're live at the Almost Home Foundation in Schaumburg. Our next live remote, come and see my wife, me and my wife Laura at the Almost Home Foundation. Take a look at the pets and dogs they have to maybe you can adopt, bring one home. It's going to be a lot of fun there. Fettuccine Alfredo banana cream pie. Richard, my good buddy Richard from Norton's in Highland Park. Let me tell you, you want to talk about great food, great atmosphere. Richie and his staff do an incredible job. Go to Norton's in Highland Park, which we're going to be there in January. I'm there maybe 4 or 5 times a year. The people are great. The food is great. It's a party every time I go there. I love it. So make sure you go to see Norton's in Highland Park and say hello, Richie. Happy holidays to you and your family. Kim Peterson LeFew says, ice cream. Are you going to sing to the dogs? Yvette, I'm going to sing to the dogs. Absolutely. Peter Prado says Nutella. People still eat that garbage. You know what? It's huge now. I see it all on commercials. My mom, when I first went to school, now you're growing up in school and you're going in. Look, kids can be brutal. But you're sitting next to people, and they're opening their lunches, and they got great sandwiches, chips, pop, bag of cookies. I opened mine. I got two big pieces of Italian bread with chocolate on it, Nutella. The kids thought I was a weirdo. What the hell is this shit? So I couldn't stand Nutella when I was a kid. My mother used to give it to me. We used to have to eat it. And now, 25, 30 years later, folks, it's all over. And it's like a big snack. It's horrible, Nutella. Horrible stuff. Cherry pie, apple. There you go. Kathy Splacho from Arizona. Love Ruffled chips. Me too. Patrice, my favorite Chicago Bear, Honey Bear. Sweet and salty chocolate potato chips. Thanks, Tony. Healthy and healthy holidays for you and yours. You got it, my friend Richie. Can't wait to see you in January. Norton's, there it is. Thank you. We'll be at Norton's in Highland Park Saturday, January 7th. So make sure you come on out and see us in Highland Park. All right, so let's see. All right, let's get to some birthdays, folks. It's horrible. Ollie Bowles is watching, everybody. The great entertainer from Chicago, the legend, my good buddy Ollie Bowles. Make sure you go see Ollie in concert. What an entertainer. What a great guy. And a happy belated birthday to my buddy Ollie. Last time we seen Ollie was at Taverna about a month ago. How you doing, my friend? Erica, hope you're feeling better. Lorena says for lasagna and pizza. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, Monday through Friday. Don't forget, folks, now we're going to be on the new Ocean's Pit Facebook page. We're still on Monday through Friday. How about some birthdays? Ladies and gentlemen, birthdays it is. Bob Barker. Yeah, come on down. 99 years old. Would have been Bob from The Price is Right. Richard Dent, former Chicago Bear. Richard Dent celebrates a birthday. Let's see. Dick Van Dyke. 97 years old. Dick Van Dyke, 97 years old. Bo Bridges turned 81 years old. You got to love that, folks. Maria Mondelli, folks, of course, the mother of Nino and Michael and Carmi, the wife of Carmi from Mandelli's, a place I used to play with before. Happy birthday, my good friend Maria. Connie Francis, where the boys are. The great Connie Francis celebrates a birthday. Giovanni Russo from the movie The Godfather, who played, of course, the guy who, Carlo, who was married to Sonny's daughter, the one who ratted out Sonny, because we all know that. Giovanni Russo celebrates a birthday. Edward G. Robinson, yeah, see, Muggsy? Yeah, see? Where's the Messiah now? Yeah. Robert G. Robinson celebrates a birthday. Edward G. Robinson, if you remember back in the days when we were growing up and they're mid-casting people like these actors, because they were so big, they would put them in any part in a movie thinking that it would be a great thing. John Wayne as Gunga Din had to be the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. But the Ten Commandments, when you've seen Edward G. Robinson playing Pontius Pilate, yeah, shame, where's the Messiah now, Muggsy? Yeah, crazy. Anyway, Edward G. Robinson celebrates a birthday. Fergie Jenkins, former Chicago Cub, celebrates a birthday. Dino Sisto, my good buddy from Zaza's in St. Charles, my good friend Dino celebrates a birthday. Let's see, Claymore Torres from the New York Yankees celebrates a birthday. Booking agent, my good friend Trish Cook from St. Louis says hello, Trish's birthday. My good friend Gina Galladiccio, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Galladiccio, Gina, hope you're celebrating a birthday. Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick, one of my favorite rock bands, celebrating a birthday. And David Gates, of course, the singer-songwriter from the great band Bread, celebrates a birthday today. Ollie is great, does an amazing Lou Rawls. Yes, he does a lot of great stuff, Ollie Bowles. Absolutely, go check him out. All right, let's get to some more. Cher, of course, we all love Cher. Her mother unfortunately passed away, according to U.S. Weekly. Georgia Holt, the mother of Cher, dies at the age of 96 years old. So our prayer goes out to the Cher family, 96 years old. Not to be a downer, but not sure if you've heard about the dancer Switch. Stephen Boss died a suicide Yes, that was a part of our story, folks. According suicide, DJ Stefan Twitch. He was the DJ on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I've never seen the show, so I really don't. I don't pay attention to the show, so I don't know. But my family was upset about it. He played the DJ. 40 years old, committed suicide. Horrible. Our prayers go out to the Stefan family. Yes, Twitch on Ellen. God bless her. Thank you, Kathy, for that. Richie Rodman played the Egyptian, not Pontius Pilate. Oh, thank you, Patrick. It was done in Christmas time. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. But yeah, he played the Pharaoh. That's it. He played the Pharaoh. Ah, where's your Messiah now? It still was a bad midcast, all right? Bad miscast. I feel like someone's knocking the house down. Okay. The hardest battle is between your head and your heart, right? How many decisions you have to make every time, ladies and gentlemen, when you're going between your head and your heart. We've all make it. We all go through it. We know what it's like. It's got to be, oh, okay, let's knock now. No knocking anything down now, Zoe. Relax. All right. All right. So, toughest hour of the day, folks. All right. So, what else are we going to do? Hey, we lost the great Floyd Brown, WGN newscaster. Remember, he was the newscaster for WMAQ radio TV. Floyd Brown dies at the age of 92 years old today. So sad about this Twitch. Just terrible. Yes, I never. All right, Zoe, relax, babe. Relax. Come over here, hon. All right. I never watched the show, so I don't know anything about that. But I'm sorry, whoever the person. It's got to be horrible at any age to be committing suicide. Sometimes you think there's help, but you don't know until you're in that situation. I know one of a very good friend of mine, of course, was my manager for many years, committed suicide. So you never know what these people are feeling. Look at Andrea Bordeaux, Robin Williams. You never know what these people are going through. It's a sad thing, especially during the holidays. Horrible.
Give that number again.
The number is 98988. There is a number that can help you with depression and stuff like that, folks. There's a lot of it going out there. A lot of people have it. They put that fake smile to get through the day. Nobody knows what they're going through. And like I said, we just named the 4 or 5 people that had all the money in the world and had all the success in the world. It just wasn't enough for them. So if you know anybody like this, there is help. 988 is the number you call. 988. Easy to remember. It's important. All right, folks. Here's another thing that's really crazy and really drives me nuts when you hear these stories. People get arrested. They go to jail. 25 years later, these 2 wrongful men accused of murder was set free after serving jail for 25 years. These gentlemen cannot get that life back. 25 years they lost of their life. Jobs, friends, relationships. Wrongfully, they were arrested. They were set free. But what happens? 25 years, this whole world has changed. The justice system's got to make sure they're putting the right people in jail instead of letting the other ones out. And we all know what's happening in the city of Chicago, folks, starting the new year. Murder, robberies, whatever, no bail, no nothing. Come on. So, yes. So now these 2 gentlemen, after serving 25 years in prison for a wrongful accused, they're out now starting a new life. There you go, Craig Olson. They should all get $25 million apiece. Even though money's not everything, but you're absolutely right, Craig. That's horrible. And you know how many times you hear stories like this? Oh, it happens all the time. Pickwick. How many people remember the Pickwick Theater in Park Ridge? It's closing after many, many years. 2023 in January of this year will be the last time the Pickwick will be open, folks. And they're going to, this is only here till the 3 more weeks until the end of the year. And the movie they're showing is Gone with the Wind. They still be showing at the Pickwick Theater. Yeah, there you go, Joanne. Pickwick is closing. One of the reasons why I get a degree as a paralegal. There you go, Lorena. Pickwick. Well, thank you for the great job you do, Lorraine. Just like in Wayne, Illinois, justice for Ludwig, whom was murdered by the next door neighbor and thus far protected by the system, but the grand jury And you're right, is next on the 20th. Now we're going to have Diane Gonzalez and her boyfriend Joe, her friend Joe, tell us about that story about Ludwig, who was shot. And because the person who shot him was related to the mayor of Wayne, Illinois, it just goes away the way. All right, so that's it. So it's horrible, unjustified, horrible stuff that does not need to happen. And we're going to have Daniela on the show this Friday, the 16th of December, with Joe, telling us the story about that. Well, I posted it today, and Karen from the Almost Home Foundation responded something saying a horrible that's happened. And I'm glad we're going to have on the show so we can hear this story. This stuff needs to stop. Oh, some people, you love pets or you don't love pets. The story is bad. It's sad. It's unjust. It's not fair. And poor Ludwig. So we're all on the team Ludwig, and we're going to have Diane and Joe on this Friday. They're on the second part of the show, and Ronnie B. Elvis will be on the first part of the show. That's this Friday, December 16th. You don't want to miss that. Nobody cares if you have a degree. If you're driving a Lamborghini. True. Nobody cares what kind of degree you got if you're driving around in a Lamborghini. Nobody cares. I know Joe and Ludwig, and I was their neighbor when this happened. Ollie Bowles, there you go, the neighbor of Joe. There you go. So it's a horrible story, Ollie. We all know it. Diana knows it. The world's going to know it. We need everybody to tell this story, how unfair and unjust this was. And unfortunately, someone lost his dog. And of course, horrible. Team Ludwig. We're going to find out more about that. Make sure you tune in on Ocean's Pit, December 16th. Now, why is it not making other news? It should be on all the news media. If it hasn't, it should be. So you should call all your news media people and put it out there and make sure that Joe gets on and lets this story be told. Horrible, horrible, horrible. All right, how about George Newman, folks? He was the inventor of School of Rock. Dies at the age of 88 years old. Always jingle all the way. Always jingle all the way. Nobody likes a half-ass jingler. That's right. If you're going to jingle it all the way, ladies and gentlemen. I love that. Great stuff that you guys keep sending me. Here's a quote that means a lot, folks. And think about this. If you treat someone like a celebrity, don't be surprised if you're treated like a fan. Now, that could be good or bad. There's a lot of people in this world. Some people have notoriety. Some people are well known. Correct word, I'm sorry. But you have to treat everybody the same. Doesn't make a difference. What they do for a living, how much money they have, how good looking they are, or whatever the story is. If you treat somebody like a celebrity and think that their shit don't stink, eventually that person's going to treat you like a fan, good and bad. So, great quote, absolutely. It's crazy as it sounds, but it's an incredible quote. I really do believe it's very, very important for people to remember that, folks. Well, let's see what else we got here. More stories on Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. How about this woman arrested in Florida, folks, after her child found in the house with dozen animals, including 300 rats, rolling around in the house. This is a parent. This is the child of this parent. People were complaining about all the animals around this person's house. Nothing wrong with having animals around the house, but 300 rats as well? Crazy, crazy people. How about this? According to Newsweek, cow. Now you see these trailers on the expressway. Cows are being transferred to pastures in different spots, right? Well, this cow jumps off the trailer. As he jumps off the trailer, as he gets off that little trailer that gets him locked up as they're going through passage, he jumps off and he crashes through some guy's store in Virginia. Imagine helping a customer and a dog, and here comes a cow, comes flying in through your window. It's bad enough when it's a car that comes through your window, but let alone a cow? Oh, that is very true. Absolutely true. It is sick, but it is, yes, folks. A cow. Imagine that. Yes, Mrs. O'Malley, what can I get you? And no, cow comes crashing through your window. In Virginia, French fries. That's something that people talk about. Good or bad for you? French fries. How many people can go without eating French fries? That's the hardest thing. If you are a fast food guy, right, or a girl, and you like fast food, and you ever notice when they get, I'll have a Whopper, small fry, and a Diet Coke. Like that's supposed to help you with that Diet Coke, which Diet Coke is the worst thing for you. Now, if you had a McDonald's every day or a couple days a week and you just had the burger without the fries, without the Diet Coke, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. So, French fries, probably the worst thing for you. George Lopez, comedian, was going to be an MC for the Golden Globe Awards. But of course, George Lopez had to back out because he has COVID-19. So George Lopez will be not doing that for the Golden Globe Awards. According to Fox News and according to New York Times, January 6th committee meetings was the most important thing on television for 2022. Really? Really, folks? That was the most important thing, according to the New York Times and Fox News, that the January 6th committee meetings that was all over the television was the most important thing shown on the year of 2022? Really? Wow. What did they get out of that whole committee thing? Waste of people's time and waste of people's television, whatever. What came out of that? What came out of that? Tell me, what came out of the January 6th committee? The hearings, what came out of it? And to call it the number one thing that happened on television this year? What's with all the cars crashing into buildings? Don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it either, Gigi. That is bullshit, Captain. What's going on, Captain Rick Bloomberg and the family? What's up, buddy? I hope you're well. So, why is that the number one thing that happened on television, folks? Bullshit. Good news for the Columbus Day parades or Columbus Day statue. Robert the General, Albert, anybody else who supports Columbus Day in Philadelphia. Kudos to Philadelphia. Kudos. All right, Zoe, quiet. Philadelphia folks, they removed the box that covering the Columbus Day statue. This happened in Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen. They removed the box, revealing the Columbus Day statue in Philadelphia. It's still there. It was not taken down. They just put a box over it. And now they just lifted it, according to AP. They lifted the box over the statue, and now the Columbus Day statue in Philadelphia is being shown. It's still there. Maybe the Chicago people here in Chicago, Mayor Lightfoot, can get a lesson from people in Philadelphia that decided not to take down the statue, folks. All right. Well, I'm hoping the new studio will happen soon, folks. I really do. So I'm hoping the new year, but we have a lot of shit going on, and I'm sure it's going to happen, folks. All right, folks. Supreme Court, according to New York Times, blocks California bar on flavored tobacco. So the flavored tobacco and cigarettes are still going to be sold. They can't ban that, folks. You know why they're never going to ban tobacco, folks? Because they make too much money in it. You know how much money the taxes are and how much money the government makes on cigarettes or cigars, just like they're making with marijuana? They're making too much money to stop it from happening. It's crazy. That will never happen. You might not be able to smoke it, but you can still buy it because they'll sell it to you and they'll tax it, and we'll still keep going out and buying it. Whether it's pot, whether it's cigars, whether it's weed, whatever it is, alcohol, we will all, not all, but Come on, we all know who's out there, right? Woke minded is a virus that's either defeated or nothing else matters. There's no 50-50 there. It's a word I can't stand. Woke. And anybody that follows that term, I can't stand. Woke. Just me. Being honest. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Don't look back. You're not going that way, folks. Stop looking back at what used to be or what could have been. No, you're not looking back that way, ladies and gentlemen. You're walking forward. Move forward. Go to the next day. It's that simple. Like I said yesterday, how do you turn $40 into $400? Put $40 of gas in your car and get a job and go to work. Then you'll get $400. It's that simple. Don't look back. Keep moving forward. Only way it's going to happen, folks. I know we all do it. Look, yes, Peter Prado says Zoe was barking because she even hates Lightfoot. So every time I mention Lightfoot, Zoe barks. Good one. I like that one, Peter. Very, very good. Be savage, not average. Be savage, not average. Rhymes. You put that on shirts and bumper stickers. Be savage, not average. Very employing. All right, folks, we talk about this. We ain't got much time left, folks, but we talk about when people go out to eat. The bar, you go out to a restaurant, tipping. Tipping has been a subject that we talk about for many, many, many years. In Europe, they don't tip at all when they go out. 5%, 10%, what's the right percent? 20%. We try to tip the best every time me and my wife go out because we're in the business. And I think there's a lot of people that do that. But there's a lot of people that don't give that 20% tip. And this particular employee, unfortunately, she was so upset with this customer of hers that she said she's going to walk right out into traffic because her customer left her a 3% tip because the customer did not get mayonnaise for his shrimp in the order. So they gave the service person 3%. 3% raise. 20%, what you can afford is a different story. If you don't have the money, that's a different story. But folks, come on, these people are working their asses off. They work very, very hard in the restaurant business, especially when everybody's been understaffed in the last couple of years. We all know that. So for shame for this person to give a 3% tip. Horrible. Bullshit excuse. Thank you, Peter. First of all, who eats mayonnaise? Thank you, Kathy. Who eats mayonnaise with shrimp in the first place? Well, another sad story for our President of the United States. President Joe Biden was doing a speech, according to Fox, for Toys for Tots. Didn't know where he was, lost his concentration, and a poor little child had to take the president and walk him off the stage because he lost his place, had no clue where he was at. That is our president who's running our country, ladies and gentlemen. Democrat or Republican, there's something not right there. Okay, so, and we are coming to the end, and I just want to thank you all for the server doesn't work in the kitchen. There you go. Thank you. We are going to be tonight at Lisa's Club Cabaret. Tomorrow we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook. Friday we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. And Saturday it is a private affair at Chandler's in Schaumburg. We won't be on the show tomorrow, me and my wife, but we'll be back on Friday. That's going to be December 16th with 2 guests. We're trying to get as many guests as we can, folks. But Friday, my good buddy Ronnie B. Elvis with his brand new Christmas Elvis show happening at the Arcada Theater coming in December. We'll be giving away 2 tickets for that show. First part of the show. And the second part of the show, like I said, my good friend Diana Gonzalez and her boyfriend Joe is going to talk about Ludwig and the story that happened to him and what happened with the dog. So it's going to be very interesting on that. You want to tune in on Friday. Tell your friends, tell everybody to tune in to Ocean's Pit this Friday, December 16th. On the 19th, you'll have Bobby Nardella from the Chicago Wolves on. On the 21st, a great agent in the Chicagoland area, Murray and Jake Weiner, will be our guests. Santa Claus on the 23rd, of course, making an appearance. And our good friends, Franny and Lori Stevens. Going to be doing some singing Christmas songs with yours truly. Maybe Baby It's Cold Outside and more on the 23rd. The day after Christmas on the 26th, we'll be off. On the 28th, on my birthday, folks, Ron Onesti will be joining us here in the studio on the 28th for my 60th. And then the 30th, of course, will be the great Josie and Tina from the Josie Awards in Nashville, Tennessee, live from the Grand Ole Opry. Josie and Tina will be our show on December 30th. Last but not least, before we say goodbye, folks, another great sponsor, folks. Let's not forget our good friends, Dave Antonelli from Patriot Funding Incorporated. Commercial money lending at its finest. When timing is everything, call Dave Antonelli at 630-675-4730 for all your commercial money lending needs. All right, and last but not least, folks, the last story I need to tell you, because I'm going to just mention it, and we're going to leave it alone. We'll talk about it later on and get a couple more shows done. Where pedophile or pedophilia is now legal in the state of California. You heard it here for the first time, ladies and gentlemen. It's on all the social media outlets, not on any major network, but here on Ocean's Pit. Folks, pedophilia is now legal in California. You can be 21 years old and have sex with an 11-year-old, and it's okay. Folks, it's not okay at the age of 11 years old. It's still a child. It's still a child. And this is in California. What the fuck is going on with those people in California? It is horrible. Thank you, Albert. The Christmas show is in Des Plaines. All right, we'll figure that out. I'm sorry, but Ronnie will tell us. Ronnie's Christmas show. Anyway, Erica, Lorraine, yes, Google it, find out. I'm going to leave it at that. Leave it at that, folks. Tomorrow we will not be here. Me and my wife, Laura, got something else we got to do, but we'll be back on this Friday. It's the lands of fruit and nuts. Absolutely, Kathy. It's disgusting. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching today. I do appreciate everything, guys. You guys keep watching and supporting the show. Go to Ocean's Pit. Tell everybody about it. Ronnie B. Elvis will be performing at the Christmas show in Des Plaines on December 22nd. He'll be giving away free tickets, 2 free tickets on the show this Friday. So make sure you tune in. Thank you guys, everybody, for watching. Remember, buy local and shop local. Thank you for supporting local establishments and live entertainment. Be kind to everybody. And remember, anybody going through any mental problems, mental illness, depression, thinking suicide, anything like that, you know of anybody, reach out to them, but call, tell them there's a number called 988, dial it, get help. Don't be afraid to reach out, to call out to somebody who might need it. There is help out there, folks. Please be kind to everybody right now. It's the holiday season. God bless you all. In the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. See you Friday, December 16th, back on the Pit. Tonight, Lisa, we'll be at Lisa's Club Cabaret in Norwich. God bless you, everybody. Have a great day. Nixa Hodges, take us out.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
That's all, folks.